Hey, it's Grottu Orloff, show episode number 9. Today, as promised yesterday, I'm going to go through this copy of previews. Um, the owner of Cosmic Comics gave me this copy for free. Previews. And this is, I think these are the comics and magazines and stuff that are coming out in December. And I was struck by this cover. I really like the artwork. And although I was pointing out yesterday, these faces look almost identical, but it's apparently some new series called Vampirella, The Dark Powers, right? So, and I guess she's getting a superhero costume. Anyway, I don't know. That kind of struck my attention, and I guess this little centerfold shows you a little bit more of a preview for this. The store owner told me that this artist is Jay Lee, so all right. I kind of like that art. So let's see what's coming out at Christmas time in this new issue of previews. Okay, because I don't know much about the new world of comics, and I mainly am collecting older stuff. So they're really pushing this new Vampirella. That looks horrible. Okay. Red Sonja, I guess. So, what do we got? What is going to be happening at Christmas time this year? Come on, let's get past those. Oh, the generic modern art in these comics of today. So far, the only thing that's struck my interest, there it is again, this Vampirella. Okay, this cover is by Peach Momoko, and I guess so. You're going to have a variant cover. Oh, they're going to have covers from different people. So you got to get, what, 4 different copies of the same comic book to have all the covers. Oh, of course. That's an excellent marketing ploy. Oh, look at this. They have an auction. Someone's done recreation art for the lunchbox. The lunchbox art for, it's 48 by 60. Classic lunchbox recreation art. Well, that's cool, but not anything I'm going to be able to afford anytime soon. Even if the stimulus check is approved by Nancy Pelosi, I don't think I'm going to be winning any hake auctions. Okay. I've heard of Ed Brubaker, so this is probably something very prestigious and great called Reckless. I'll give you a little preview of it. And I'm sure it'll be made into a movie before too long, whatever it is. This, oh man, I don't know, nothing that strikes me. Homesick Pilots. No offense if you like this stuff. I mean, there's hardly any words. You know, you could read through a comic like this and giant panels. I mean, this whole giant panel is just this line art. I don't know. Give me the Silver Age with dense dialogue anytime. Postal Night Shift. Don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what any of this is. Stealth. That Texas Blood. Skyward. Okay. Alright. I need to move quicker because this is just annoying. Savage Dragon. I don't know much about Savage Dragon, and he's been around for decades, but I often like the covers, and I think I picked up a few issues just because it's a striking looking comic. So I don't have any hatred for the Savage Dragon. Big Girls. Man, who reads this stuff? Okay. I guess this is all the independent comics. It's Kick-Ass versus Hit Girl. Okay, so that's Marvel. They try to hide that it's Marvel, but it's Marvel. Savage Dragon, Sea of Stars, The Scumbag, Spawn. Wow, they're up to 313. You know, when I was a kid, Action Comics and Superman were kind of I don't know, I don't even know if they were up to the 300s. I guess when I was a kid in the 70s, the 1940s was about as far back as the 1990s are from today. So it's kind of weird to think about that. Boy, that looks like they spent a lot of time on that cover. Boy, that looks great. Maybe it's just black because it's a surprise, or maybe it's a special variant black cover that they'll charge you extra money for. The Legend of Korra. Oh, a Stranger Things comic. How exciting. Hellboy. I like Hellboy, and Stranger Things is a great TV show. Whether it makes a good comic, I don't know. That artwork is acceptable to me. That looks well drawn. That looks like comic art. Okay, now we're getting into this stuff that just looks like young adult fiction. Alien, Norse mythology. Oh, Neil Gaiman, P. Craig Russell. Interesting. That could be something. Oh, soon to be a sci-fi television series. Oh my gosh, well, you need to get that. Oh, the Orville. When is the new season of the Orville going to be out? That reminds me, I never finished watching season 2. I need to finish that before season 3. Orville was good. It's real good, in fact. Surprisingly, because I never liked Family Guy much. Oh, this is that video game, I think, Cuphead, that looks like 1930s animation. I guess they made it into a comic book. I don't think I'd buy it, but who knows? It looks kind of cool. Okay. Alright. Moving into Disney, I guess. Oh, boy. December's going to be a pretty bleak month. Who cares? I'm not into Transformers. I was born at the wrong time. That stuff came out when I was a little bit too old for that. Okay, what is this shit? So why does Spider-Man look like he just came out of a death camp? I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, really, that's like, wow. I guess Spider-Man's on a diet. Goosebumps. Oh, how exciting. Star Wars. Who reads that? I read that Marvel comic of Star Wars for a while there. It was so exciting because I thought maybe this will give me a hint as to what the second movie will be like, you know, when I was waiting for The Empire Strikes Back, and they had the giant rabbit, like a humanoid rabbit as a character. But they didn't guess correctly. Let's see. So these are the variant covers that are going to be on this Vampirella comic. All right. So so she's joining a superhero team. I see. Interesting. Okay, well, here's more. Oh, okay, so they did a little riff on Spider-Man #1. Then they have the variant covers, I guess, that are just line art. Wow. So, so what is it? Looks like you have to buy about 20 copies of that to have all the different variants. So, Red Sonja's. Okay, so Conan went back to Marvel, but Red Sonja's still with Dynamite. But they're still using. I mean, Red Sonja that Robert E. Howard created is not this. This is the Marvel created Red Sonja. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why the rights to this character didn't go back to Marvel as well. That's a preview of Red Sonja. Boy, that artwork is like, oh, they haven't. I guess they haven't added the dialogue yet, or maybe that's a comic for people that can't read. Oh no, they're selling stupid masks. Hopefully, the whole the whole pandemic fad will be over by December, and you won't need those. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to that craze being over. Oh, now this is interesting. They have a statue in black and white. This is a beautifully sculpted statue. $300. Okay, so, but I'd want the color one. How do I get the color one? Maybe it's already out. Oh, and look at this statue. That's pretty good too. You know, they never really usually look like this. That's the thing. When you see the picture, at least that's how it used to be. When you see the picture, by the time the ones that get to you don't ever look painted quite that well. So what is this shice? Okay, so what are they? There's zombies, huh? Is that the deal? Oh my God! So this is what it comes to. Comic books have turned into this. Comic books that are supposed to be just fun things are turning. It's just like Halloween. You go into the spirit stores and they've reduced Halloween from this fun kids holiday for kids to this vile guts spilling everywhere, intestines dangling out. Mars attacks Red Sonja. Okay, so in theory, I love Mars Attacks, right? I love Red Sonja. The artwork's good. I love the attack of the 50-foot woman, so it would seem that this is made for me, but I don't know. It just, like, what the fuck are they smoking? It's like, seriously? Okay. I don't know. I mean, if I had unlimited funds, maybe I'd pick that up just for grins, but lots of Vampirella covers. Okay, so I don't know how many different Vampirella titles they have out. Oh, Red Sonja board game, huh? Oh, it's Boom Studios. Never heard of them. Okay, what else we got? Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Oh, how exciting. Wait, is that supposed to be David Bowie? Really? Not very good artwork. Okay, Joe and Russ. Oh, this looks completely terrible. Forever Home. Oh, what is it, a ghost? Oh, please. Mighty Morphin #2. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I wasn't a kid in the 90s. I'm glad I'm not nostalgic for this stuff. Alright. Man, blood. Cool. Buffy the Vampire Slayer 20. Okay, there's got to be something interesting in this. Okay, what is this? Oh, these are gift ideas for 2020. What would I want as a gift? If you want to send Grottu a gift, so So far, I wouldn't want any of these. Overstreet Price Guide. That would be cool. That's the only one I'd want as a gift. Okay. Okay, this is getting real boring. Real boring. Worst Grottu video ever. Courtesy of the previews people. Well, really courtesy of the modern comic book industry. What is this? Oh, I thought that was some kind of... it's a little phallic, isn't it? Is that what they're... So it's... looks... I can't be the only one that sees that. Man, I'd be embarrassed to buy that comic book. The Goon, I remember being pretty okay. I think I picked up the first 2 issues of that back about 40, 50 years ago. Forgot that existed. Return of Lady Zorro. I was vaguely aware that they started a Lady Zorro back in the, late 90s. Okay, what are we gonna... Okay, now we're in the Archie section. They're still producing actual Archie comics. Pendants. Okay, quicker I move, the better. This is a thick catalog. Amazing warehouse finds? No, thank you. Boring, stupid, terrible. I remember Lady Death, yeah. Captain Canuck, I remember him. Man, nothing worse than... Okay, what is this heavy metal stuff? No, it's Lady Death. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. It actually fooled me. Wow. Everyone loves that little baby Yoda thing. And this is what everybody's going crazy about. Apparently, the Batman comic must be being done very well now because people I trust are online talking about how good this is. I've just, been hearing that the comic book industry is just run by social justice warriors, and especially Marvel is real bad with it, and so I haven't really been that drawn to picking up new comics. And then DC seems to be, I don't know. I just need to be steered by someone I really trust into what the good titles are. Someone was telling me about a year and a half ago that I should pick up this Hulk comic, some kind of crazy Hulk comic that was he said was the best thing being published, but oh my god, terrible. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's great for some people. I shouldn't be so negative. Okay. All right. Now I'm getting into stuff I like. This. Okay. Yeah, this is stuff I like. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so that's stuff I'd like. What price? Jeez, the price tag's a little steep. Okay. Reprinting tour. Okay. Yeah, I'm drawn to the old stuff. That's just the way I am. Come on, there's gotta be some more good stuff. I like that Vampirella statue, though. That was really cool. What is this? Oh, this is what is that? Okay, this is an auction site, so I don't even need to look at that. I can't afford that. Yeah, the Eternals movie in theaters February 12th, 2021. Yeah, you hope it can be out if there are any movie theaters left. Um, so, don't they have to get Black Widow out before the Eternals? When is Black Widow coming out? I think I heard Christmas. Oh, look at now. That looks good. Collected Jack Kirby Volume 7. Oh, there's Retro Fan. I was talking about that yesterday. They still put out Star Reach. Boy, that's a blast from the past. Okay, more stuff I don't care about. If this is good stuff and I'm just knocking it, don't get offended. Just down below in the comments, explain to me that I should like it, and I'll believe you, and maybe I'll give it a chance. This is that company that does there's a creepy knockoff out now called Creeps, and now they're doing a Vampirella. They're trying to revive the Warren line without using the actual titles, and it looks. I think they sell them mainly through like Barnes and Noble. It's about the only place I think that still has a big magazine rack, and I hardly ever go in there because it's in a mall that I hate to go to. But I guess it looks kind of like the old Warren magazines. They're doing a somewhat good job. I don't know how much of a market there is for that. I mean, I'm part of the market for that, and I'm not rushing out to get them. So, and I'm pretty big Warren fan. So if I'm not rushing out to get them, I really wonder who the market is for that. The Crow. A friend of mine worked on, was it The Crow 2 or The Crow 3? I don't know. A friend of mine went out to Hollywood. I know he worked on one of those Crow movies. Not the first one. He told me he actually was able to see the actual footage of Bruce Lee's son when, when that accident happened. Okay, now I gotta turn this upside down, right? He said it was a horrible thing. Alright, so I'll flip backwards, Japanese style. Okay. So, wow. That's something. Alright, so we're in this is all the little toys, and, oh yeah, these are the super rare dolls from the 60s. The Supergirl dolls. There's also a Batgirl and a Batgirl and I think a Wonder Woman and a Supergirl in that line. It came out around 66, I guess. I'm looking for anything cool. This is like non-comic stuff, but oh, okay. All right, so at some point this Wonder Woman movie is coming out. I'm looking forward to that. The Chia Pet, Jack Skellington. Huh. Okay, come on. There's got to be something I'd like in here. Can't be all shit. New Ultraman stuff. Okay. Some people have a lot of money to buy all this stuff. I mean, look at this. This thing's like $200. This, my goodness. Almost through. Oh, the clock's going again. That means I've been doing this for like 15 minutes since the last time it chimed. Disney stuff. Yeah. Come on. Oh, these Funko Pops. Oh, they have an Operation one. That's kind of cool. Oh, and a Stretch Armstrong. Oh, they do McDonald's ones. Uh, yeah, I like the American cheese. Every so often, I'll like some of these. I hate to admit it. I've got a little tiny collection of them whenever, um, something really strikes me, like the Addams Family or, the Medusa from the Inhumans or something like that comes out. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Boring. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay. Let's do. All right. Okay, DC, whatever you want to do. All right. Wonder Woman's. What the frickin' heck is this ridiculousness? All right. Okay, I don't know exactly what this thing is. Very heroic pose for the Baby Yoda. Oh, I'm so glad I'm almost done with this. And with that wraps up the newest issue of previews. I'll set this. I'll file this. Oh, what's in there? Mother effer. There we go. Whew. Well, that was a horrible experience. But there are a few cool things coming out at Christmas time.